Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This week is late. I know it's like late right now, but it's my brother's request. So I'm fired up to try drawing Optimus Prime from Generations 1. Let's get started. I decided to draw him in front view. I used a symmetrical ruler and I just mapped out his body. I did have my reference window open. IBIS allows you to have a reference window, but sometimes I don't use it because it acts up. So I just try to look at the picture and draw it. For the sketch, it's just a basic stance. I used the time lapse for the rough sketch and the line art. Those weren't really important to me, but I think it turned out okay. I didn't have to start over. I wanted the line art to be as smooth as possible. I also decided to draw Optimus Prime from Generations 1 because, like I said, my brother requested it because it was his birthday. It was his birthday last week, but I forgot to post last week, and I was caught up watching the new anime that I found. It was really good, so I got distracted and I forgot to post. So I decided to post this week, but then I almost forgot because I got distracted again. Sometimes I wish I could just watch anime and make money by watching anime because that could be a full-time job. Maybe they'll add that in the future. You never know. So we'll talk about the character. I'm sure everyone knows who Optimus Prime is. He's the leader of the Autobots. And he is from Generations 1. I'm pretty sure I already said that. And I don't watch Generations 1, but my little brother Harlem does, and Ethan. That's their favorite Transformers. And if you're wondering why I got distracted, because my sister was trying this app. I'm sure most of everyone has heard of it. It's called Taki. It's an AI anime app. You can talk to anyone you look up and interact with them, like have conversations with them. And so I decided to give it a try because she was trying it. And for some reason, I get caught up in the app for like 6 hours and I totally forget what time it is because I should have been drawing instead. I was talking. So, yeah, that's why I got distracted. But now we're moving on to the colors. I'm selecting gray for all the gray parts. I keep the different colors on different layers so it'll be easier when I shade them in later. So gray stay on gray layers and red stay on red layers. And yellow stays on yellow, and you know. Overall, I pick the colors from the reference window. That little box that you see with the Optimus Prime from Generations 1 picture on it, that's my reference window. I don't use it all the time because it's kind of too small and it gets in the way, but it's great for picking colors if you're trying to match the picture. I tried to match them as best as I could, but I wanted to make it in my own style, so it'd kind of be like fan art for Optimus Prime. Now, I did do an Optimus Prime last year around his birthday because he wanted Optimus Prime and I wanted to draw him something that he liked it. Overall, the sketch and line art, they weren't that hard, but I feel like I made his arms a bit too tiny. They kind of look small at the top and longer at the bottom. I don't know, they kind of look small to me. I'm not sure what they look like to everyone else. Also, I was thinking about doing fan art for random things. So if you have any requests, you can submit them in the comments. I will post something in the community about it if you want to comment there too. I have no idea what else I should talk about until I get to the end, since I think I've talked about the most important stuff. So the new anime I was watching was called Why Rihanna Ended Up at the Duke's Mansion. Everybody's really hoping that they get a season 2, and I'm really hoping that they do. It was a good anime to watch. They only have 12 episodes, but I don't want to spoil too much just in case some of you have not watched it yet, but you should check it out. Now, for the picture, I didn't draw his full body this time. I was going to, but the picture was getting a little too small, so I just decided to draw his top half and not his legs. I mean, I did draw his legs, I mean his boots or feet or whatever they're called. So I'm just filling in base colors and I'll move on to the shading when I'm done. While shading this picture, I wanted to make it look kind of 3D, but not really, because I don't know how to draw 3D stuff. And this character isn't 3D, it's 2D, but technically they are 3D because they're giant robots. And since this video is so long, I wanted to make it show more of the footage that it doesn't normally show. So yeah, that's why I really have nothing to talk about, because it's not two separate things. But now I'm working on the Autobot symbol. I start off filling the base with the red color. I go back later and fill it in with the line art with that peachy kind of looking color that it has. I was gonna make it white, but it wouldn't have looked right if I made it white. So I changed it to the peach color. Then I go in and erase the eyes because the eyes are not a part of the line art, so I have to do that manually. The reason for there being one video is because I didn't have time to work on the rest. And I'm also going to start another drawing series because sometimes I don't know what I want to draw. So it's called Drawing Ridiculous Things. I found this random art generator in the Google Play Store. It random generates ideas that I should draw. So I was thinking about giving it a try. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, we have finally made it to the end of the picture. Let's take a look. So this is Optimus Prime from Generations 1, and I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Here's a closer shot if you want to see the details. He said the eyes looked weird when I showed him. He said they look like weird crystals. See you in the next one. Bye.